Greetings and salutations to you all, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? Kluger back once again with another vlog thingamabob. I'd call this a 900 subscriber special blog, but I'm gonna ditch that whole premise from now on. I'm thinking vlogs will become a little more frequent in the future, possibly weekly, but I'm not quite sure. But just to keep you guys in the loop from here on out. It was a fun little plot device to do every 100 subs, but we're nearing 1,000 now, which is really, really wicked. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, but we will take it from there. So, as I mentioned, 900 subs, again, very, very exciting times. For those of you not in the loop, YouTube did a purge, supposedly a purge of inactive accounts, basically dropping every YouTube subscriber back an order of magnitude, depending on their channel size, of course. I personally lost about 30-something subscribers from memory, which put me from over 900 to 870-something, which was really, really annoying. Yeah, it was a weird thing that happened. I mean, watching what was going on in subscriber land for everybody. Just making sure my thing's working properly. Yeah, just watching other channels talking about it as well. There was a lot of apparent issues with supposed growth trajectory after the purge had occurred. I was watching some rants about how average growth was a lot worse after the purge occurred, but it seems to be coming back to a reasonable amount now. These last, or really the last day or two for me, has seen a increase in normal growth, or rather a return to normal growth in subscribers. So I suppose thank you to everybody for subscribing or resubscribing if you happen to be desubscribed, because I was hearing a rumor that that was also happening. So a lot of funky stuff going on at the moment in YouTube land. So yeah, that notwithstanding, we did it. We made 900 again, which means 1K subs is just around the corner. Made just a little note for myself to mention, is there anything special you guys want to do for 1,000 subscribers? Because it's quite a milestone. I'm happy to do like a Q&A style thing. I know that's quite a common thingamabob that YouTube people do when they hit milestones. So I'm cool to do that if you guys have questions for me or anything else. I don't know, some community game thing we do. I'm not really sure. But give me a shout, and if you have any ideas, comment down below and we will go from there. Next on my list, the schedule. For those who aren't aware, down below in description box land, I have always left a link to a schedule to basically what I had been planning week to week for the channel. That has been ditched, effectively. I've left the link down there, and I'm still using that list, but more just as a generic list of games I plan to do in no particular order. It's kind of like my memory bank of stuff I really want to get to at some point or another. And for you guys to see what I'm planning, and for you guys to add yourselves or upvote if you have any particular feelings towards any of the games I put down there. So again, link down below, check it out. I've got a list of stuff I'm planning to work on, like I said, and you guys can just click on a box and then you can upvote that. So if for some reason there's a lot of votes on a particular game, I'll be sure to check it out. But yeah, the tightness, the rigor of the schedule has been ditched because I'm just finding it too hard to keep up, really. I'm doing this part-time for the fun and for the love. So the rigors of such a set schedule was really hard to keep up with, especially considering like Grim Dawn grindiness and those other kinds of things made it really tough to really... And scheduling, with other YouTube mates who have their own things to do and their own lives, it makes it hard to just stick to. I'm sure you guys are getting the point by now. So the content will still be pretty frequent. I aim for, if you guys don't know, 5 videos a week. And now plus a weekly blog, hopefully. So notwithstanding that, 5 to 6 videos a week. Just the up in the air element, so to speak, is which videos will be coming out in terms of games / content or whatever else have you. So I'm not reducing content. I'm just taking the cutting through the red tape of the schedule, as it were. And on that related note, in terms of games coming up. You guys have noticed, I'm sure Kings and Heroes has featured recently on the channel and has done pretty well. My good buddy, the Roleplay Gamer, has been kind enough to invite me along for those shenanigans, and it's been really, really fun. Be sure to check that stuff out. I'll be sure to put a link to Rick's channel down below, as well as the Kings and Heroes playlist. Be sure to check that out, because we're having a blast with that game, and there should be some more coming up. He told me also about a game called Necropolis, which looks like a third-person Dark Souls-y style roguelike game, which looks really, really, really interesting and could be right up my alley, as it were, in terms of a game with a lot of mechanical depth and possibly build styles and gear and all that sort of cool jazz. So we're going to be trying that out in the near future as well. Keep your eyes peeled. It looks a really cool game. The art style is wicked. Wicked. I'm really keen to get into that. And what else? Overwatch has made a reappearance. Just recently I did the first of 3 videos I'm planning, which were my Overwatch, obviously, competitive placement matches, which I think are turning out really, really fun and cool and nice. So check those out. I'm potentially considering some tutorial style Overwatch content as well. A little bit different to all the other stuff that's been out. I'll probably zone in a lot onto Junkrat. Possibly Tracer. The characters I'm good at, but trying to take a different tact with the videos themselves, or rather the tutorial style, because I've heard a lot of generic guides with how to play characters, but I'm thinking of taking a more left field approach in terms of practical applications of certain skills, certain approaches, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I've got different ideas to what you see out there, so if that's something you're down for, the tutorial element of it is something that really fits the channel, even though it's not Grim Dawn. So that could be a thing I'm thinking about doing. What else? I'll touch on Grim Dawn really briefly. I've got a mod spotlight coming up as of tomorrow, for anyone watching this blog as of today. So that's coming soon, and more will be coming in the future as well, just as mods trickle through, and build guides still happening as I have the time to grind up the characters. So Grim Dawn for the foreseeable future is hanging about, but is just dwindling off until new patch content comes out. When there's new stuff to do, I'll be all over it. So rest assured, the majority of you who are here for Grim Dawn, I feel ya. I feel ya. Anything else? I guess that's about it. I've been considering some comedy as well. Just to mention really briefly, in old school RuneScape, I had this really weird idea to do like a very intentionally poor production level RuneScape trope / adventure / like comedy short series. If that's something you guys would be interested in, give me a shout. I think it would be really, really fun to do, but I just don't know if you guys will freak out and think I've lost my mind and turn the channel into mush. So yeah, if that's something you guys are down for, I'll give it a crack. I might do it anyway, but I just wanted to put that out there because it's been floating in the back of my mind for quite some time. Do I have anything else I need to tell you? That's the majority of the schedule ramblings. So yeah, a lot of things changing for sure. A lot of extra content has sort of started piling in at once, which is really exciting because I was reaching a little bit of a stage where I was unsure. The Purge happened and my subs dropped, and then it was taking a while to creep back up. I didn't have any content I really wanted to produce. I was getting a bit stuck in a rut. But now these last few days, there's hitting 900 subs again, and my spirits have been buoyed by what's been happening in the last few days, and all this other these cool games I'm coming across and producing video content wise. So good times, and I'm so excited for 1,000 subs. So yeah. What else? Oh, notes. I have notes. Kluger has notes. Read the notes. Pokemon Go. I just wanted to talk about that really briefly, just as a complete non sequitur to what we've talked about so far, because it's been insanulous. Can you guys believe the impact on the world that this game has had? It's nuts. Nuts. Now, for me, I'm playing the crap out of it. Don't get me wrong in any way. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was born in 1990. I just gave my age away. I was born in 1990, so Pokemon was right in the guts of my childhood. So this game is so in the feels for me, that I just can't stop playing it. It's the closest, unless, like, is xenobiology? No, that's like weird crossover stuff. Zoology, I suppose, unless like genetic zoology becomes a thing and they start making real Pokemons, which I probably wouldn't be for ethically anyway. This is the closest we're going to get to being a real-life Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. So this is a really fun thing. And I walk down the street near work and just see other people with their phones out playing Pokemon, and people organizing, get-together events to play Pokemon Go together on Facebook. It's just nuts. The phenomenon is bonkers. So if you guys have any weird Pokemon Go stories, maybe let me know, or any wicked Pokemons that you've caught. Go Team Mystic, by the way. So yeah, I'm really into that, and I'm curious as to whether you guys are as well, I suppose. And I guess that is that. That's all I need to tell you guys today. Yeah, let me know down below. Reply to any of the stuff, any of the drivel that I've mentioned here today, and I'll be glad to have a chat with you real soon. New vlog coming up pretty soon. Hopefully I can stay topical and relevant in the future ones and actually have things to tell you. So, I'm going to sign off. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. My name's Kluger. You have a great day.